He's got an edge to him. I like that. He's going to lead. They're going to follow him. I didn't see a lot of pro-style football in his college tape. And if you're short, you have to be able to make up for it some way, somehow. And personality doesn't do that. Ryan, do you agree with McAdoo and his statements on Mayfield?
I agree all the way.
All the way.
And McAdoo is coming with the hot takes. I'm loving them. I like Baker Mayfield. He's actually grown on me. He did the little Brett Favre impersonation when he was drafted. But his personality ain't going to make it through. And when he says that it's going to be his downfall, when you're to have that type of swagger, you're that outspoken, and you're the #1 pick in the draft to the Cleveland Browns, this is going to be a media circus. This guy's not going to be able to sneeze. And every time he incompletes a pass, every time they lose another ball game, the pressure is going to come down on Baker Mayfield over and over and over again. Will Cain, I want to ask you something. Was there a taller quarterback in the draft?
Than Baker Mayfield?
Than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, there was a lot of them.
Was there a faster quarterback in the draft?
Yes.
Was there a guy with a bigger arm in the draft?
Yes.
Was there a guy that was better at reading defenses in the draft?
That I cannot say yes to.
Josh Rosen is a lot better. Josh Rosen's hands down was the best at reading defenses, and I've heard that from several great sources in the draft. So come on now.
Well, I got a question for you then.
Talk to me.
Was there a more accurate quarterback in the NFL draft than Baker Mayfield?
That's what he does best.
No,
that's
not a judgment call. It's not a judgment call.
That's what he does best.
The answer is no. Baker Mayfield, you said if he throws an incomplete pass, Cleveland will become a media circus. His personality won't be enough to carry him through. Well, the good news for you is he doesn't throw many incomplete passes. Throughout his career at Oklahoma, he's completed about 70% of his passes. And, you know, I like most of what Ben McAdoo had to say. The truth of the matter is I just like that he's saying it. But the biggest hole in McAdoo's game, from what I can see, my humble analysis here of what he gets right, what he gets wrong, is he consistently got quarterback-oriented things wrong. Baker Mayfield is the 6th best quarterback in this draft class. Come on, Ben, come on. That would put, and I know that he had them in this order, Josh Allen #1, Lamar Jackson #2, Sam Darnold #3, Josh Rosen #4. I don't know who he had at 5. What, Mason Rudolph? Who did he have at 5? Who did he put above Baker Mayfield? So I don't know who he's got filling out the gaps here, but it doesn't matter because Baker Mayfield is not the 6th best quarterback in the draft. The fact of the matter is this: character, personality, drive, intelligence, and hard work, that is the differentiating factor.
You don't think that's a trap?
That's a differentiating factor.
You don't think that's a trap for him?
We've talked about this from every angle. I've talked with Bill Polian and Louis Riddick, guys who aren't fans of Baker Mayfield. Why does Peyton Manning work and Ryan Leaf fails? Is it about arm strength? No. Why is this guy good and that guy bad, both coming out in the top 5 in the draft? Is it about height? No. What it is, the differentiating factor is hard work and character. Baker Mayfield has walked on to 2 programs. He's been a Heisman nominee twice, won it once. He has completed over 70% of his passes, put his team in a national championship game. Baker Mayfield is a good bet. You want to bet on a personality? You just found the one to lay your money down on. I think Ben McAdoo's wrong, and I think you're absurd about this.
You know what you're banking on? You're banking on that this guy is Russell Wilson. Because guess what? He ain't that fast. In the NFL, everyone's running 4.4s, 4.3s, and they're about 6'4", 6'5", getting them arms in your face. So he's going to struggle getting off the football.
He wasn't a running quarterback. He's not Johnny Manziel.
Well, he's going to have to run.
No.
He's going to have to get out the pocket. He's short.
He's
not going to see a lane.
Russell Wilson. He's not Johnny Manziel reincarnated. He is an accurate pocket passer. If you want to make a comparison, and I understand, it's stupid to compare.
Don't get out of control now. I feel you're about to get out of control.
Well, regardless of what I say, I can imagine you're going to assume that.
Oh, my gosh.
You don't make comparisons. I'm not saying he will be Drew Brees, but that's the model.
I knew it. Somehow I knew you were going to say that. Are you kidding me?
The model is not Russell Wilson.
You're talking about one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time? And if Drew Brees isn't that accurate, with that type of height, he can't play in the NFL.
Well, that's the whole point, man. His model is not Russell Wilson. It's not run around and create. He's never been that guy.
We're not looking at a poor man's Drew Brees.
His model is stay in the pocket and be accurate. What you just said, Drew Brees had to be. I don't know that he'll become Drew Brees, but I like the odds that he's given me. I like the character and the heart. One thing nobody has ever criticized and can never criticize about Baker Mayfield is his work ethic, his dedication to being in the film room, his dedication to mastering his craft. I would have taken this guy #1.
Drew Brees has to essentially play perfect football, and he does, just to compete. and now you just ship this guy off to a winless organization. He's not coming to a good place. Yeah, he's got some weapons. There's some talent. A winless organization, Will, and you think he's going to turn things around? You think they're going to get better for a guy who already has flaws in his game, a guy who's under 6 feet tall? He's not athletic.
I'm just curious.
And in an organization who is up in arms? Are you kidding me?
Are you telling me that if Baker Mayfield was drafted by the Cardinals, you'd be singing a different tune?
I would. I absolutely would. It'd be a better organization. They'd have a better shot at winning. That's why I like Josh Rosen there. If Josh Rosen gets his chance, and when he gets his chance, he's going to be very successful for the weapons he has around him.
Well, check this out. According to Westgate, the over-under for wins this season for the Browns is 5.5. Do you guys think they'll be over or under that?
When we talked about this morning, can I just say this? A week ago, this line, the over-under, was 4.5. If it were still 4.5, I'd have taken the over. But obviously, a lot of people agree with me because in a week's time, it's moved one whole game up to 5.5. I'm not putting the Browns over 5.5. But that's right in the range. 5 games this year.
I can't believe you are riding on an 0-16 team. You're riding on Baker Mayfield. Like, this isn't Peyton Manning coming. This is not a star. And you know what doesn't translate well? What position doesn't translate? Quarterback. Running backs, like I talked about, they come in and translate. Quarterbacks will struggle. And if you think swagger's going to get this guy through, you think leadership's going to get him through, you got to have some intangible brothers. At the NFL, it's all about speed, size, quickness, and he's got to get in that playbook. And hands down, the best quarterback in the playbook was Josh Rosen. I get it. He had character issues, but, dude, you're setting this man up for failure.